I thought it might be fun to do some NBA playoff predictions using some of what we've seen so far in the first round. But there's a catch. Well, actually, there's two catches. Firstly, I'm recording this video with my little cousin, Matt. And second, we don't agree on anything. He likes cats. I like dogs. He likes burritos. I like tacos. He likes MJ. I like LeBron. I like girls. He likes... No, I'm just playing. But you get the point. We don't agree on anything, so this should be kind of interesting. Starting with Lakers versus OKC. Let's talk about it.
You know what LeBron James said when the Raptors forced a Game 7, how it pushed the game back by a day, and so he was happy about that because he wanted rest.
Yeah. He's
and I was
old
reminded,
now.
bro, OKC, but that reminded me, OKC got a lot of rest right now.
You're right.
Now, granted, too much rest could be a bad thing. Like, for example, Denver, because they went on a 12-game win streak, they had to halt that, and then boom, then couldn't shoot a basketball. But OKC, they're looking too complete, as a team. Like 1 to 12, I always say the depth of the roster is always, their biggest strength. They got players. A lot of people widely agree that a lot of the players who are like either not getting minutes or are getting, not a lot of minutes, they can definitely be starters on some other teams. Jalen Williams, Alex Caruso, Casey Wallace, AJ Mitchell. There's players like that. They're all sound defensively, and they are anchored by SGA, the best scorer. Yeah, the best scorer in the league. Yeah. Historic season,
clearly.
gets way too much hate. His 55% from the field as a guard. I didn't really think that was nice because you don't know why? Because the issue is we keep having Jokic SGA convos. So I see Jokic's is higher. I'm like, okay, that's higher. And then I realized, wait, this is a center versus a point guard.
Completely different
primary
type
option.
Shots.
Then when I fully it's not that I didn't think SJ was a guard, but it made me go like, oh shit, this is a guard doing this. Like he's equivalent to a big man shooting like crazy from deep. But man, SJ is just going crazy. He's reliable. In between game, actual 3-level scorer. To the point where, bro, if I'm really out of sorts, I'm just saying, let him shoot the 3-ball. But his 3-ball improved, so his mid range, he can literally score from anywhere. Makes him a polarizing threat. Gets to the line, whether you hate or not. But and then the rest of the and then Lakers.
That's the thing. You look at the Lakers.
Back, right?
AR's back. That's great, but Luka Doncic is still not looking like he's coming back anytime soon. At the end of the day, no matter how you see it, the Lakers are missing 33.5 points of production. Like you can make the argument
and 9 assists.
Exactly. You make the argument that Luke Kennard's playing better, Rui Hachimura is balling, which he is. These guys are clearly performed better. Marcus Smart, they have Austin Reeves back. LeBron somehow still playing like he's in his damn 20s. But you're missing 33.5 points of production. You're playing against the first seed who won a 64-win team. I don't know if Jay Williams is back, but he'll probably be back by the middle of the series. Chet Holmgren is there. Yeah, is he back yet? He missed the end of the Suns series.
But they might not even need him. They might not even need him.
They swept the Suns without J-Dub. Then when you look at it, like the Lakers took 6 games to beat the Houston Rockets, and then OKC took 4 games to beat the Suns. Now, if you just ask yourself, how many games do you think it would take this Lakers team to beat that Phoenix Suns team? I think a real argument could be made that they wouldn't even win. Is that crazy to say?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been surprised. That Phoenix Suns team was a really damn good team. Don't be fooled. It wasn't a matter of them underperforming. It was a matter of how great OKC really is. It's just a testament to how deep that team is. It's insane. OKC's just got it.
Do you have any hope for the Lakers? I don't want to agenda talk. Can you imagine if the Lakers win this series? Oh man, the LeBron fans, bro. I low-key want to see that.
Bro, Stephen A. Smith himself will call him the GOAT. Skip Bayless will come out call Bron the GOAT. Let him beat this OKC team.
Oh my god.
41 with his son. But we're daydreaming.
To see that, but
we're daydreaming, yo.
No, I just took your favorite player, put him in your head, make you reminisce, and then now we gotta go back to reality.
No, I'm sorry. It's nice to think about, but unless Luka Doncic can somehow make a magical recovery, I don't even think they have a chance. And even if he does make a recovery, I still have them losing in 6, to be honest.
The bigger issue is that I even addressed iHeartRadio, Isaiah Hartenstein, and then Chet Holmgren versus DeAndre. That's gonna be oh man, I don't even want to imagine it. I've seen Aiton. I still remember to this day DeAndre Ayton staring into the sunlight instead of getting a rebound. Yeah, gonna have to deal with the Isaiah Hartenstein secondary playmaking. I got
He's been hooping
OKC,
too. That's the
and I'm
crazy
not.
thing. Aiden's been hooping,
He has.
but you put Chet Holmgren in front of him, Isaiah
Mhm.
Hartenstein, it might be a different story.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't even want to chase clips for this one. I
Yeah,
got
I wish we
OKC
could
and
make this more interesting for you guys and we could disagree, but OKC probably wins in like 5, in my opinion.
I was gonna say in 5 games. Yeah,
Yeah.
six is generous, but it's actually possible. Six is possible, but yeah.
Okay, next up, Timberwolves versus the San Antonio Spurs. Today, actually, game one just ended up not too long ago, and it was kind of a shocker. Anthony Edwards, he's coming out that injury. It's actually a miracle he even played tonight. He's limping out there, and Minnesota still found a way to win, winning 104 to 102. Let's talk about it.
Look, the reason why the Timberwolves defense worked so well last series, Jokic could not make a three to save his life. Wemby, you can't be going 0 for 8. I know it's why it was mainly wide open. You can't be going
It's not good enough.
1 for 8. I mean, not 1 for 8, 0 for 8
Yeah,
from
it's
three
not good
because
enough.
the more Gobert's allowed to chill in that paint, the easier it is for the
Man,
rest of the defense.
bro, not only is he a big man, he's the biggest man. And he shot 2 free throws tonight. The 7'4" motherfucker got to the free throw line once, where he went 1 for 2. This is the weirdest thing. This is what I was going to tell you earlier, but I waited till we got on camera to talk about this because we need to talk about this. Victor Wembanyama, hell of a player, MVP candidate, DPOY, rightfully so. He deserves all the damn credit in the world. But something really weird is happening where when you have players like James Harden in his prime, who's fantastic on offense. Let's say he has himself a 30-point triple-double. He's passing the ball, facilitating, he has the assist, he's scoring really efficiently, getting to the free throw line, doing all the right things. And his team loses by a couple possessions, all right? Now that James Harden, let him lose the game, and he has virtuoso offensive performance, but then you look at the defensive end, and it's kind of And then all of these media pundits, I watched ESPN do it. Skip and Shannon Undisputed do it back in the days. First Take, all these people were doing this. We're saying James Harden, defense, makes him a liability. He's not good enough. And then you have Victor Wembanyama, who's the complete opposite of the spectrum. He had 12 blocks in the game. 12 blocks. And they lose by 2 points, and guess what? It's his fault. It's his fault. Because when I look at it, he shot 5 for 17 from the field, 0 for 8 from 3. Only got to the free throw line once, in which he was shot 50% from the field. Not great stuff. 15 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 turnovers, 12 blocks. Defensively, he was a monster. The rebounds come with it. But 5 for 17 from the field? Are we going to let this slide? I look at X, and everyone seems fine with it. Why is that? Why is it when someone's great at defense, they're allowed to be bad at offense, but when you have a player who's amazing at offense and a little lackluster on defense, and we scrutinize him, we crucify him, we call him names, we say he's not MVP candidate, he shouldn't even be an all-star? I need an answer.
Some of those blocks might have been goaltending fouls, by the way, but you didn't hear that from me. But I mean,
It's ridiculous.
I agree. I mean, James Harden deserves it, but as for Wemby, if people aren't blaming him, he shouldn't be going 5 for 17. He shouldn't be shooting 0 for 8 from 3. He shouldn't be getting to the line only twice. In fact, the way you actually counter Gobert, and I'm surprised the Nuggets didn't do this more, and I keep bringing it back, but that series, literally,
It's relevant.
I'm not going to lie, that Nuggets series, I'm so serious. That might have redefined Gobert's entire career. I'm seeing people talk about now. By the way, we need to talk about the switch up, by the way. We need to. Now I'm seeing people, man, Gobert's the type of player you trade 5 first-round picks for. Nigga, where was this shit? Where was this? Where was this like last year? What was that? Oh, man. I was like, this switch up is generational. That's why I told you it's fine now. We can give him his flowers, but let him play bad this series? No. But if he can slow down Wemby or hell do anything remotely of the same level, bro, we're gonna talk about this forever. Like, especially since Wemby's gonna be one of those goats. Like, we're gonna talk about this shit forever. If Gobert, doesn't. If Gobert actually does something with that.
And then if he goes on to advance from there and then beats Chet Holmgren too, he's gonna have all the big man infinity stones, man. But that's a conversation for another day. That's
But yeah. I will say, Gobert's the biggest difference is that Gobert's not doing dumb fouls anymore. I'm really noticing that a lot. He's a lot more
yeah,
like I don't know if it's he's also getting the refs are also letting him be a bit more physical, which whatever. But I
playoffs.
feel like everyone should be allowed to be physical in the playoffs. But what's it called?
Yeah,
Gobert's like getting less in foul trouble, and I think that's really How many did they have this game? I didn't even pay no attention. He had They had one foul. They had one foul. Agarn, like, he's just been so much better. But I will
and he
say,
played 30 minutes.
yeah, Wemby. But again, it's just so eye popping on the box score when you see a triple double with blocks and he's only a rookie. You know what I think it is? I think it's because he's young. See, but
Oh,
that's the
so you mean
weird part
sophomore?
about
Sophomore?
Wemby. Sophomore, junior,
Is it junior?
junior.
Yeah, junior, junior. Yeah,
But the weird part about Wemby is that like he's young and a lot of people are ready to crown him. And if you do crown him, that's fine. But it's like at the same time, you got to be ready to, give him that
something
backlash.
comes with
Like
that.
if he when
Something
he
comes with that. And
exactly. It's like
today,
Anthony Edwards, bro. Remember Anthony Edwards on that one run, his first run,
his first
and
one
it's
for the
like
Western
everyone's comparing to
Conference,
Michael
when he
Jordan,
called
Michael
out
Jordan,
and
Michael
when he called out
Jordan,
Kyrie,
Kyrie, and he was left in an
you don't
oxygen
want to
mask.
call out
Man,
Kyrie now.
I'm never gonna forget that. Look, got that man in an oxygen mask mid game,
Ooh.
hitting the. Oh, y'all can't see me. Never mind. Y'all can't see me. Never mind.
No,
Nah,
that's
but
funny.
that's what I'm saying. And then for some reason, I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet. Actually, no, he's injured this year. If Ant Man don't make some noise, like the Timberwolves are making noise, but if it's not Ant Man again within the next 2 years, they're ready to tear
Yeah.
him down. The only reason why I was low on him was because everyone else was way too high on him. And same thing happened with Tyrese Halliburton. By the way,
Oh, wait,
wasn't
okay, you go,
Gobert?
you go.
Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this? This might be. Wasn't Gobert voted most overrated player last
Before Halliburton's year?
after
The year before?
Halliburton?
Or was it after?
But also after. I gotta check this out now. I gotta check
Oh, I
this
don't
out
know.
because that would
Also,
be
we also got to be
fucking.
conscientious of time here.
We do gotta be cautious
Because
of
we
time.
are this segment. I think we've been going on for over 5 minutes now. But let's get back to the actual series. I think I
Predictions.
diverted it too much to a specific game. As for the series, I'm really confident Timberwolves here. I think they just have the playoff experience that the Spurs lack. They have De'Aaron Fox. He's a really great veteran, but a lot of those guys are just really young. They're not seasoned. And ultimately, they just don't shoot the three ball very well. It really concerns me. We saw that in game one today. And the problem with their 3-point shooting is like they'll play better than the other team, but just shoot the three poorly. And they're giving teams who are playing actually kind of bad just a chance to just win. Like today, they went 10 from 36 from three. Minnesota didn't even have like an amazing game. Like Edwards was on a minute restriction and they still pulled it around to win today.
I think the Wolves are just scrappy. I'm not gonna lie. They'll just
Yeah.
find a way. They just find a way. That being said, though, they're not scoring that crazy. Like this is one of their better scoring games of the playoffs, and you're telling me the Spurs can make that even like more uncomfortable. But unironically, I trust the coaching. Like I know it's not Greg Popovich anymore, but what's his name? Mitchell Johnson or
Yeah.
yeah, I trust the guy. He got a young crew. I don't know if experience is fully gonna. I think experience played a part in this game, but as for the remainder, because I think the Spurs' calling card is defense, and the Wolves have been like low key doo doo, not like Magic Pistons doo doo, but they haven't been the best. Amex been on minutes restriction,
Really injury
and they got
riddled. They're missing Dante
yeah,
still. He's so big for them, and he's not
yeah, yeah,
coming
yeah.
back.
They got some of the, but again, the Spurs have some of the best perimeter defenders, and then a tower down low. It's just kind of hard to bet against that with just experience. I'm not gonna lie. After OKC went, I don't get damn that experience, bro. If they can hoop, they can hoop. So I'm gonna
know,
go
man.
Spurs.
You got Spurs?
I'm gonna go
How many games?
Spurs in 6.
I'm actually gonna go
A
Minnesota
boring
in 6.
pick. Yeah, Minnesota. I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Minnesota. I think Edwards, what he did today on minute restrictions, I was really impressed with. He was just like a plug and play kind of guy today because he knew they can get. So if they can get their points, he can get his points whenever. Like he's talented like that. He wasn't too worried about it. I say Minnesota in 6.
Him being injury prone is also an issue. Now, last thing, Wemby. Please don't. If this dude gets injured in the playoffs, if he can't play every single playoff game, it's so over. It is so over. I get it. He has that body, but damn, like
Yeah.
I saw him miss game 2 in Portland. I'm like, yo, this. I hope this isn't a trend. But I got Spurs in 6. Off defense, I think they're a better defensive team. That's mainly what Minnesota got, and their best scorer is hampered. So
I'm just
as
going
for
Minnesota
Wemby,
just based on experience. I just think
yeah.
I think this is one of those series where it's gonna come to haunt them.
Here's the thing, though. If OKC wins, we're getting a banger series no matter what. Either Wolves or actually, even if the
Oh, yeah,
Lakers find a way to win in the West, we're getting a banger matchup no
It's
matter
just a
what.
good
That's all we
playoffs,
play.
man. It's a good year.
That's what I'm saying. But all right, let's go to the
I-
East then.
Yeah, let's do it. That's time. Cavaliers versus Detroit Pistons. Let's talk about it.
First off, shout out Jaron Allen for becoming prime Shaq for one game. One game.
Hey, that's
The
all they
lights
needed.
were-
They just needed
The
one.
lights were not bright enough.
If you know, you know.
So do you think Donovan Mitchell could score 75 points in a game in a playoff game?
No, I don't.
Okay, Pistons in 4.
You think that's what it would take for the Cavs to win?
Yeah.
This guy's trolling. This guy's trolling.
No.
He hates the Cleveland Cavaliers deeply.
No, I don't
and
hate
he's actually an Ohio native. It's really strange. This is called self-hate.
I don't hate it. I don't hate the Cleveland Cavaliers.
You hate the Cavs. You
I
hate
hate, them from the,
LeBron.
I hate them from the bottom of my heart. But you know what? After that disaster class the Pistons showed me in that first round series, bro, I need Jalen Duren to lock in, bro. I need Jalen Duren to lock in, bro. Like, come on. This is the softest. This is gonna be the softest big man duo he's ever gonna face in his entire life. I need him to lock in. I need him to lock in.
The softest big man, Evan Mobley, defensive player of the year.
Evan Mobley and Jaron Allen, yeah. Come on.
And Jared Allen is the softest big man matchup.
I'm not gonna lie. The Cavs should do
What
themselves
are we
a
talking
disservice.
about?
The Cavs should do themselves not a disservice, a service, and just lose this round. I don't want to see I don't want to see Mitchell Robinson cook their ass again. Might have spoiled my pick. Yeah, the softest big man duo ever. I'm not even gonna hate on Donovan Mitchell or James Harden. Shout out to them. This is the big man. I don't know if I trust all that because you're going 7 games with Jakob Poeltl. You let Scotty Barnes put you in the torture chamber.
Dude, Toronto was a good team. I think people are just
They're a good team. I
disrespecting
love
them.
it, but I'm like, I look and it's like, this dude Scotty this dude got a near triple double, and I'm like, man, he's doing all of that. His defense probably ain't keeping up, and he's a really, really good defender. And I look at him with 8 points. I'm like, bro, dog.
Okay, my question is, who's gonna guard Donovan Mitchell? Cade?
Sar Thompson, boy.
Then what are they gonna do with James Harden?
Yeah, he can.
Cade ain't
show up.
stopping James
So,
Harden.
James Harden could show up, It's around that time. But honestly, all hit aside, the fact that they put one of my least favorite players with my least favorite team is a beautiful combo, by the way. But James Harden hasn't been playing that good. Like, straight up.
Hey, in Game 7, he wasn't
been the
bad
best
though.
player.
He really wasn't.
He wasn't bad.
He didn't do a lot, but he didn't fuck it up.
He didn't
mess it up.
He didn't do it. He didn't do it. He didn't do a lot the whole series, but yeah.
He's what, 38?
Yeah, shout out James Harden. If he wins, I'll be happy. If he wins, I'll be happy for him. But one of my least favorite players.
How can you say he's your
favorite
least
team.
favorite player when you didn't watch
I said one
any of
of
his
them. I
prime?
said
You didn't.
one
You don't
of them.
know
Why-
who James
why do I
Harden
wanna
is,
watch
bro. You don't even.
Why do I want to watch all that flipping and flopping? Ain't no one trying to watch that flipping and flopping, triple step back traveling. Ain't no one want to see none of that. Want to see none of that.
You don't know
Nah,
how good James Harden really is. Someone clip
Now,
it.
if he really
so
stood
make
up
that
to the
edit.
thing, and then someone make that edit. Yeah, shut the hell
I'm my own editor. I'm gonna make it an edit.
Now, but if
telling
he was a real OG, you know what? If only, I know it's like an impossible task. If he would have beat the Warriors, bro, I just want to know how much praise he would have gotten, bro. How
Man,
much,
why are
like-
you talking about what ifs? You weren't there, bro. You was
Yeah, but
you
if
was
he
too
would've
busy. I
done
thought
it,
you were playing
though.
Mario Kart back then. What
I
you know
know,
about? You
but
didn't know
if
nothing about basketball.
If he would have done it, though, think about it. They would have been talking about
He'd
him
be
as
the
a
GOAT.
hero.
When you think about what he was doing scoring wise back then, bro, you have to understand, people were guarding James Harden. Traditionally, you play defense like this, yeah, hands in their face. They had people guarding him like this. I seen LeBron James look like he's under arrest guarding this man. I said, what? The greatest
All that damn
foul merchant
flipping
of
and
all time.
flopping. Facts. There we go.
Say what you want, he was
Foul
efficient.
merchant.
He was efficient.
What? No.
All right, let's get back to the season. Let's get back to the season.
SGA efficient, very fair. Chill out. Even MJ, and I've seen those games. I don't even know how the hell MJ was efficient in those games. I ain't gonna lie. You know what it was? Last thing. MJ would shoot so many shots he would become efficient.
He just
You
go
hear
to
that from me?
So he gets out.
I'm not gonna lie. I dead ass think like, okay, he having a bad shooting night. Guess what? I'm gonna shoot enough shots where that shit look say 50%.
That's how you know he has a good coach, though.
But
A good coach will
that's
talk
how
to
they
the
let him get away
athlete.
with that.
No, I'm serious. A good coach would look at you and say, it's okay if you miss 6 threes in a row, but just keep shooting. It's law of averages, bro.
Do you think Tobias Harris is going to drop 30 points this series on Evan Mobley? 20 points, my bad. I almost jumped the gun. You think he can drop 20 points this series? No, just drop a single time.
Yeah, for sure. He's a hell of a scorer.
So Evan Mobley, sorry then.
I think he can have one game where he scores 20 points. You have to understand, the Detroit Pistons aren't a good scoring team. Like he's one of the few dudes who can actually score in isolation.
Right. So if Evan Mobley can't find a way to guard that, their only other offensive option, and then maybe Duncan Robinson, then the Cavs are screwed. Pistons in 5. Actually, you know what? No, they really did show me the worst field goal percentage, the second worst field goal percentage series ever, if I'm not mistaken. I'll give the Cavs. Here's what I'll do. I'll give the Cavs one game off the fact that the Pistons ain't gonna score. I'll give them another game, assuming Donovan Mitchell scores like 68. And I'll give you Pistons in 6.
Okay, just for the record, Donovan Mitchell in this season, he played 70 games. In those 70 games, he averaged 27.9 points, 4.5 rebounds, and nearly 6 assists.
Yeah, we know he rebounded
on 48 shooting from the field, and 36% from 3.
Actually, no, 40 is good. When we talk about SJ already ruined my SJ is already ruining field goal percentage for guards, but we averaged 27. So if we triple that.
So I have a question. We saw what happened to Jalen Duren when he played against Wendell Carter Jr. and now against.
Yeah, but Wendell Carter Jr. a real one though. That's a difference though. That's a difference.
All right, we're just gonna troll this whole series. That's what we're doing. We're just trolling. All right, so let's just say our predictions. We're short on time.
Andrew Reese is out there too. You want to hoop if Andrew Reese one out there too? Exactly.
This guy's crazy. This guy's insane.
Anyways, but the Magic were just really good inside. I just don't know if I can trust the Cavs. Time after time again, I see Donovan Mitchell versus an entire organization, and he just can't do it by himself. And everyone else just leaves him out to dry. And don't even get me started. They literally have James Harden. So the only saving grace, okay, Max Strus. Max Strus can give good minutes, But I got Pistons in 6. It should be 5. I'm staying on business. Pistons in 5.
I actually have Cavs in 4. Yeah, I just think offensively, the Pistons just can't score as much as the Cavs. Like when the Cavs are hot, they can just score more points than the Pistons can, even if they're in their hottest day ever. Like it's just not happening. They don't have the offensive engine. Cade Cunningham can't handle the ball. Back-to-back series is playing goddamn 48 minutes a night. I just don't believe that's gonna work for them.
Man, he got Donovan Mitchell, James Harden on him. I don't know what you're talking about. He don't got Jalen Suggs like breathing on his neck anymore.
Dude, his big men were leaving him out to dry against Wendell Carter Jr. Now he has to play against two legitimate, great big men. Probably the biggest. Is that the best front court in the NBA? Like defensively?
Hell no. The hell you forgot OKC existed? You forgot the Timberwolves?
Yeah, it's OKC and them.
You forgot Kevin. You forgot
the Spurs front court isn't as good as the Cavs front court. No way.
Oh man,
Wemby's not carrying that much. You must have lost your goddamn mind.
Yeah, yes he is. We lost the plot.
Are you insane?
I could be, bro. Me and Wemby.
Evan Mobley's a DPOY. Have you seen Black History Month to Jared Allen?
In a year when it should have been Wemby's, but game restriction, they're gonna remove that, and Wemby's gonna win 10 in a row. Me and Wemby is a better front court than Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. You and Wemby is a bit better front court.
We're just saying anything.
Man,
I think the Cavs sweep. It's gonna be a fairly easy series. Pistons allowed their last series to go too far. They haven't done anything to truly impress me.
So did the Cavs. You know what?
The Cavs actually played a respectable team. I just don't respect the Orlando Magic as a system. They're not even a respectable franchise, let alone they don't have a point guard. Jalen Suggs was out there like a goddamn crash out, running up and down the court with his eyes closed.
The Magic had
and it took them 7 games to beat them.
It took the
and multiple 30-point comebacks to beat them. The Orlando Magic. That's a team you think? What are we talking about?
Who did the Raptors have that was? Bi was literally shooting them out of games. They had to get him injured to even have a chance. And you're telling me the Cavs won 7 games, bro? The Raptors shot the worst field goal percentage in any playoff game ever, and they lost, and they won that game.
Scotty
Bi had
Barnes
the
is a top 10 player.
worst shooting.
Scotty
He
Barnes
is
is a
in
top
fact
10
top
player.
10 player. I do agree. One of the greatest of all time. But anyways,
The Pistons don't have a top 10 player.
Ooh, said it. That wasn't me.
They don't.
He said it. He got rage baited, guys. He
Cade's
did it.
great. He's not a top 10 player. Not yet. He's going
He
to
did
be.
it.
He's a hell of a
Get his
player.
ass.
And it's not, I don't
Top
even
five
think
point
it's his
guard.
fault.
Top
I don't
five
think
point
it's
guard,
his
right?
fault that he's not a top 10
five point guard?
player. He's a top 5 point guard, but he's not a top 10 player, and
I'm
it's
about
not
to
even his
say.
fault. It's because his team, the construction of his team is just really volatile when you look at it. He has no options.
Brandon Ingram had the worst shooting game out of any volume scorer, and the Cavs won 7 games with that. Emmanuel quickly was injured, man. Come on.
Dude, they played the
Listen,
Orlando
okay.
Magic.
Bro, I think the Magic were better than that Raptors team. Just saying.
You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. Scotty Barnes beats that Orlando team in
saying.
4 as well. Anyways,
Whoa.
we're out of time. We're out of time. So I got Cavs in 4. What do you got? What do you got?
I'm peeping game. It's because you used to be a Miami fan, but now you went in to the Orlando
nothing to do with me.
Magic because they're also.
I
afforded
cleared
to
that
make it
history from my
further.
brain. I have no leads to the man.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
further
I got Pistons in
Sonics fan.
5. I got Pistons.
All right,
I got
Pistons in
in
5.
Either way,
I got Cavs in
we can
4.
agree that we can agree that both franchises are kind of fraudulent, you know.
Oh no, they're both elite franchises. The Detroit Pistons have a rich history. The Cavs have LeBron James, so that's all you need really. He's the GOAT. Next up, we got the Philadelphia 76ers versus the New York Knicks. And let me tell you,
Am I crazy or
Game 1?
Am I crazy or did Jalen Brown did Jalen Brunson almost outscore their entire starters? Am I crazy?
You're not crazy. You're not crazy. Jalen Brunson went insane. I think in the first quarter he had like 20. Or was it 15? He had a lot of points in the first quarter. That's what I know. That's what I know.
Embiid's back. And okay, not back.
But
Shout out Joel Embiid, man.
Cat was working him today. I gotta shout out Cat.
Cat finally putting 2 and 2 together like ballerinas. You know, it's time.
I think the Knicks in general have put everything together at the right time. Like that last series was the perfect challenge for them against that Hawks team. Now they have an actual sound offense. Jalen Brunson's getting his buckets, but Cat's also helping out. He's assisting the ball, kind of playing a little bit of a point forward role.
I just like the
OG
fact that Mikal
Anunoby's
Bridges and,
hooping.
OG,
Mikal Bridges. Even Mikal Bridges was hooping tonight. He's been a bum all season long. 17 today. 7 of 10 from the field. 3 of 5 from the three-point line. 5 assists.
And you can put
0
them on
turnovers.
Tyrese Maxey. That's the thing. You can put them on Tyrese Maxey. Like, you actually have an option for that. Granted, they should be putting Jalen Brunson and Cat and pick and roll every game, but what do I know? You know? But maybe do you think the Sixers magic just ran out?
You know, I don't think so. I'm trying to do a little better job because last time we did some predictions, I think I overreacted too quickly from games 1 and 2. I think.
Boy, you said Hawks in 6, boy. We ain't gonna act like we ain't forgot about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I overreacted from games 1 and 2, and I'm trying to learn my lesson here. Game 1, it's important to win, especially on the road, that you're making a statement. That's what the Knicks did tonight, but I'm not completely selling all Philadelphia stock quite yet. You look at Paul George, he still looks phenomenal. Ultimate 3-and-D guy, and he's a triple threat. Joel Embiid just had a really bad night today. Like, who's to say if he just has even an average Joel Embiid game that this isn't just a completely different game. Maxey was just a no-show. He only took 9 shots. He did get to the free throw line, shot 7 for 7, but I don't know, just not a great Philadelphia game. The intensity wasn't there. Embiid wasn't healthy.
Boy, he's never been healthy, man. Lock in. Shout out to him though. Got no what's the word, cartilage or
no appendix. He had an appendix removed.
Yeah,
He also has no
it.
cartilage in his knees. Yeah, you're right. He probably.
That's the word I was looking for. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
But as for the
dying out there,
series,
but, you know, for the love of the game.
I think it's gonna go deep. I think it goes 6 or 7. But I'm with you. I think I do have to go with the Knicks. It's just working out the right time for them.
What you mean
I'll
you
say
gotta
the-
go with you?
You're not with the Knicks?
Boy, listen to me. Listen to me. Come. There's a chance for Joel Embiid to make the second round. I mean, past the second round. This is the first time. No Boston. He beats Boston for the first time. There ain't no Daddy Halliburton around to run the East anymore. The Heat are gone. The Bucks are gone. Just the Knicks. I'm not gonna lie. We could be looking at a title run from Joel Embiid and the Sixers. And it's lucky the last chance, in my opinion.
It's a pretty accurate opinion. I agree with you. It's just tonight what I saw from Embiid was a miserable man. Like genuinely,
Oh yeah,
like
of course. Yeah.
like the Celtics series was hard to watch, but at least he was hooping, so you would justify it in your brain. But this game, because he wasn't hooping and he looks miserable out there, it just really, I don't want to use the word pathetic, but it's more like a sympathetic feeling I'm
sad.
feeling. Like I feel just kind of sorry for him,
I
and
mean, people are
I
coming
just don't
around
know
to
how long he can
Embiid,
hold
but
out. He's just too big for his own good.
I got Sixers in a 7. I don't know. Embiid historically his series just always go deep for no reason. Granted, you could always bring up the last time they ran into each other, and they I think the Knicks won in 6, but even that game was close, and they damn near had no Embiid. So I'm gonna give this one to the Sixers. I just kind of hope that I don't know. I kind of want Joel Embiid to go on a comeback run.
I do
I feel like he
too.
deserves it. You know, I
Yeah.
do. Granted, the Knicks is the right decision. I feel that, but I'm gonna go with the Sixers on this one. You know, ring the
Oh,
bell.
respect, respect.
I think that's it.
Is that all we got?
That's
That's all
all
we
we
got.
got. That's all we got.
Shoot. All right. Those are our round 2 playoff predictions. Shout out to my cousin Matt. He's the man. I'm gonna have him on more often. He's in a recruiting process.
Someone
Right
got to speak some ball knowledge in here. You know.
You know, he don't know a lot of ball, but he learns quick. He learns quick. He's a quick learner. I'm very
There
optimistic
we
on
go.
this guy.
And
You're gonna see more of him. He's a big
Matista,
talent.
yeah, and then Roby, kind of dumb. He's kind of stupid. He kind of don't know ball, but you know, like he says the right things. You know, he can edit, he can cook, literally and figuratively. But you know, he got it. You know, he knows how to get people watching. He knows how to rage bait people. Knows how to keep the audience going. You know, this duo dynamic. Me, the ball knower, him. Yeah, just he's him. He's him.
All right, that'll be it. If you're still watching, which I'm not sure why you are, please like the video, subscribe, show some love. If you don't do it for me, do it for him, so he can keep practicing and learning more about ball. You know, he's new to the sport, and we make us rich. Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you just, if you guys could make us really wealthy, that'd be great. He's in college. You know, it's expensive. So yeah, like the video, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Without further ado, peace.